Spent some time with what is likely one of this century's most respected sports sedans. This is the ultra rare 2003 Audi RS6. 2003 was the only year for this particular model of RS6, which has really made it one of the most rare cars out there, especially at this performance level. But just to give you some of the parameters, it's a twin-turbo V8 engine. It's 4.2 liters in displacement, 450 horsepower, routed to a 5-speed automatic transmission that is in turn routed to all 4 wheels. This car, if you haven't driven this body of an A6, they're immensely solid, but the RS6 feels entirely different. Bolted to the road, handles incredibly, feels light on its toes, but at the same time gives you enough feedback when you drive, and it is lightning fast. Its all-wheel drive makes it super easy to drive. The twin-turbo integration is seamless, but let's walk around this car because it really is a unique one. This RS6 is a nice low mileage and extremely well cared for car. I don't have much in the way of blemishes or condition to really point out. The car is not compromised. There's a couple stone chips across the front, just in the lower bumper. You can see just a couple here by the plate frame. On the upper part of the bumper, there's really nothing, and this hood is in spectacular shape. All the way across, the car is factory original, fully stock. We come around to the side here and take a look at the wheels on this particular car. Now you got a 255/40 ZR18. These are a Dunlop SP9000 RS tire. Very, very sporty. I would say that these have probably been put on within the last 2,000 miles, as they were worn evenly. You got a ton of the tread left, so they're almost brand new. Wheels, excellent condition. You can tell whoever drove this took very, very good care. The aluminum finish on the mirror here is excellent as well. Look at the reflection there in the paint. The only blemish I can point out on the exterior is there's a very light, looks like it's just in the clear coat. Doesn't go through down to the metal, but it's down to the primer. Very unnoticeable, but very small. These are flared wheel fenders. You can see there's like a clear coat, almost like a 3M covering here to protect the fender. It doesn't go up that high. It is needed with a car with this kind of power, because as soon as you accelerate, you're going to kick up a couple rocks from the front towards the rear. But let's just take a walk around back looking at the condition. Proper RS6 badging. You can see the rear park assist sensors. That's one thing I didn't mention. You do a front and rear park assist. Dual outlet exhaust over there. But the passenger side is absolutely stunning as well. The glass, all the panels fit perfectly as the car is in factory original condition. Quite a sight to behold. Inside, the RS6 has a very roomy trunk. This car came to us complete with the Audi winter floor mats for the car. Definitely the best in protection, as they'll contain a spill or some leaky shoes, but very roomy. Goes back nice and deep. Comes with the cargo net here. And I'll show you under the floor here. You have the compact spare in brand new condition. Take a look across the seats here. These are custom to the RS6 model. You'll see the RS6 is branded into the top of the backrest here, but just a minor little bit of wear. I wouldn't even really call it wear. It's just normal wear and tear, but just a little bit of wrinkling in the leather. These bolsters are in excellent condition. You've got dual power seats with power lumbar on both sides, but very comfortable layout. Really a nice snug fitting seat. Not, a lot of these seats go a little bit too narrow. This one isn't at all, but sporty wheel with paddle shifters over here for the 5-speed. Great layout, great visibility. You still have the comfort and drivability of an Audi A6, but just with an immense amount of horsepower and immense amount of control. You can see the carbon fiber trim here, as well as 3-position memory and the badge here for the Bose sound system. When it fires right up, you can just hear that V8 rumble. It's so soft and so clear, but everything is in perfect working order up here. Looks like a brand new car. There's really no wear and tear. Audi always uses top-notch materials, and even the aluminum shifter, the gate here usually will show a couple score marks or somebody hit something against there, and it doesn't have that. Smells new. You can smell the leather. It's got an Alcantara roof liner as well, so that adds in kind of the aroma of the interior, but I cannot stress how close to new this car is. This steering wheel feels great. I love the readout of these gauges in these cars. It's white on red, and you have a multifunctional display. You can see all along the console here, you got a number of switches. This one will operate your power rear window shade. This one is your electronic stability program, as well as 6-disc CD changer mounted right here in dash. It is a Bose sound system. It's a fantastic sound system. You do have satellite XM radio. Below that, you'll see the heated seats for the front passengers, as well as the dual zone automatic climate control system. Now below here is a shifter with a Tiptronic function. You can pop it to the right to shift it as a manual. You can use the paddle shifters here, or you can use it as a plus up, minus down shift right here, or you put it in sport mode. Sport mode gives the logic of the transmission a little bit of a boost. It'll hold a lower gear a little bit longer to accentuate the acceleration, but there's so much power in this car. I mean, even not in sport mode, you still feel like you're breaking the sound barrier most of the time. Take a look at the back seat. The quality of this back seat is right in line with the rest of the car, but great room. You can fit 2 adults. You actually could probably fit 3 across real easily. Individual heated seats for the rear outboard occupants. It's a nice thing to have. On the door panels as well is a power rear sunshade. You have a manual side shade. It's great when you got kids, believe me. You know, the RS6, just from where I'm sitting, is a luxury vehicle all the way, but this is what, that is what you get with a 450 horsepower all-wheel drive sedan. I mean, this is really one of those cars to envy, and I'm really, really privileged to even have a chance to drive this car right now. You could feel the torque just from this driver's seat. It's incredible. Doesn't slow down. It pulls as hard at 20 as it does at higher speeds. But I mean, this pulls incredible, just incredible, and it's so smooth. I mean, there's cars like the M5 that make this kind of power. There's cars like the E55 makes this kind of power, almost more so than the M5, because you feel it. You don't get the torque in an M5 that you do in this car, an E55, so I would have to say the E55 feels the most like it, although it's a little torqueier. This is more smooth than either of those cars. It's a sleeper, and it's so simple to drive fast. The balance is amazing. I mean, I'm cruising along, it's 60 miles an hour here, and you can barely even hear anything. It's still a luxury car by all means, but the communication, the handling, the refinement, I mean, the alignment on this car is dead straight, the brakes come right down. I got a tree behind me, but no, that's Harley Davidson, but pretty incredible car.
In 2003 was the only year they brought this car to the United States. I don't know what the true reason is. I've heard a number of reasons they didn't bring it beyond that. Over in Europe, you could buy it through, I think, the 05 model year, but it's really made it one of the most rare cars out there. There's less of these that they made in 03 than they brought 04 Gallardo Lamborghinis here in this country. That's how rare this car is in particular. But when you consider how well cared for this car is, the condition, I remember seeing these cars in 03 and 04 with single-digit miles on them. They didn't look this nice. I have a copy in my hand of the AutoCheck Vehicle History Report. 2003 Audi RS6, obviously. It is absolutely squeaky clean. It's a 91 score if you're familiar with the AutoCheck scoring system, which is actually 2 points out of the range, extra credit, so to speak. Nothing else to talk about. Clean title, no vehicle accident history. Just really an exceptional, clean car. And we're very, very lucky that we even get a chance to buy a car like this, because if we wanted to replicate it, we really can't replicate this car at any cost. That's how rare it is. And to find them in this kind of condition, knowing it came from a loving home, with correct tires, excellent drivability, it smells brand new inside. I'm in love with it so much that I really wish my wife would let me buy this one. Thanks for taking the time to check out this incredible Audi RS6. Check out our website as well, chicagocarsdirect.com, where you'll find 60 pictures that will even further accentuate the condition of this car. You can also see all of our previous footage reel that is on YouTube. It's youtube.com/chicagocarsdirect. Until next time, check back with us and we'll see you soon.